Subcompact sedans are intended to be budget-friendly automobiles. And while most of them do a pretty good job in covering the basics, you might be expecting a little too much if you expect them to send you over the moon. But the one we'll be looking at today is a little different. It actually has some character. And even has some sporty touches. With a fair amount of tech. Dare I say, this thing even has attitude. Introducing the 2021 Honda City. The first Honda City came out in 1996, and that thing was designed to be easier on the wallet more than it was designed to turn heads. But times have definitely changed because look at this thing. Why, hello there. Compared to the previous model, this is lower, wider, and longer, which really adds to its road presence. At the front, you get these sleek LED headlights, which is practically unheard of in this segment. And if you think these fog lamps come with primitive light bulbs, think again, because these babies are also LED. The grille on this RS model is finished in glossy black to further accentuate its sporty look. Along the side, you get this pronounced bodyline that's also fluidic to break the monotony. And I really like the fact that the side mirrors are no longer connected to the A-pillar and are now connected to this part of the door, because that gives the driver more visibility and also looks pretty good. The RS variant rolls on 16-inch machine-finished wheels with black touches. At the back, you get these gorgeous LEDs and a tastefully done trunk lid spoiler. You also get a rear diffuser to further add to that sporty vibe. Opening this trunk reveals over 500 liters of cargo capacity, which is even more than some of the cars above its weight class. When you step into the Honda City, it'll be easy to forget that you're in a subcompact sedan because there's just heaps of room in here. This is pretty big for its class. Then there's the level of sophistication in here. Nothing about this interior screams budget meal. In fact, you get a smorgasbord of goodies in here. Let's start with the center stack. On this RS variant, you get an 8-inch touchscreen which comes standard with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. This is also hooked up to the reverse camera, which gives you multiple views when backing up. Now, I love how this is neatly integrated into the dash. And the fact that it also comes with physical buttons, so you can adjust the volume simply by touch. Would have been better if they had a knob for the volume control though. Although the driver does get volume controls on the steering wheel. So it's still pretty intuitive. This also has cruise control and paddle shifters. I do like the fact that this new Honda City has physical knobs for the automatic climate controls, unlike in the previous model, which just had that touchscreen and it wasn't that intuitive to use. Your instrument cluster comes in the form of analog gauges, which I personally like. Now, it's not as modern as a fully digital LCD screen, but you do get a multi-information center in the middle. Seat comfort is exceptional, and the seat materials actually feel quite premium because there's a good mix of leather, Alcantara, and cloth for all the seats in here. You also get red stitching across the dash and sports pedals, a minor touch which adds heaps of character. Now, there are hard plastics here and there, but what do you expect from a subcompact car? At least there are nice touches of leather, and all touch points are very soft. And with all things considered, this interior does not feel low rent. Far from it. Ergonomics is also really good, and you don't have to be Einstein to figure out how everything works. There's also more than enough storage for phones, drinks, and miscellaneous items. You also get charge ports, which definitely come in handy. But a lot of subcompacts these days offer the really good stuff at the front, and when you get to the back, it's sayonara to all the toys and bells and whistles. So let's see if that's the case here. Wait, what? Was I transported to a different car? Is this still the Honda City? Because this can't be a subcompact car. I mean, look, it even has air vents. and an armrest with cup holders, and individual headrests for the passengers. How could this be a subcompact car? There's just so much room in here. It even has 2 power outlets for the rear passengers. Not to mention all this space. I mean, look at this. There's heaps of legroom and headroom. And the seats are nicely elevated so you could really stretch out. Well, I guess this is the Honda City, but it's definitely setting the benchmark for subcompact sedans, especially in terms of interior space. Under the hood, you get Honda's proven 1.5-liter IV-Tech engine, which pumps out 121 horsepower and 145 newton meters of torque. This has made it to a continuously variable transmission. This top-of-the-line RS variant can be yours for 1,048,000 pesos. Now that may seem steep for a subcompact sedan, but you do get your money's worth considering all the space and features I just mentioned. And aside from that, you also get a host of safety features such as vehicle stability assist, agile handling assist, emergency stop signal, plus side and curtain airbags, giving this a 5-star ASEAN NCAP rating. The car industry is indeed evolving. It's evolving in favor of the consumer. Because features that were once exclusive to pricey luxury cars are now making their way to more accessible mainstream models. And the Honda City is a testament of that. It's proof that a subcompact sedan doesn't have to be subpar. Like me, I'm sure a lot of you guys are eager to know how this thing actually drives. But since it's a fresh release, there isn't a test drive unit available at the moment. Now, I can drive this thing around the compound, but I really wanted to give you guys a more thorough review of its driving impressions. So subscribe and hit the bell because I'm definitely going to take this out on the road as soon as a test drive unit becomes available. Nonetheless, I hope I was able to cover a lot of what you wanted to know about the new Honda City. Hey guys, look who I bumped into while filming today. This is Jay from JAYWALKUR, a fellow car guy who also has his own YouTube channel.
Hi guys, please subscribe to Bearing Page Motoring and also to my channel JAYWALKUR. The link is on the description below or up here.
Yep. Please click either one of those links and subscribe. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the support.